Hi YouTube, I want to do a quick review for you of a book I read sort of recently. It's called Promises in Death, and it's J.D. Robb. And one of my YouTube viewers said, hey, check out these books, you might like them. So I did, and unfortunately, not a big fan. A lot of people do like these books though, and so I'm going to tell you why I'm not a huge fan. You may like them if you like this kind of book. So basically, J.D. Robb is actually Nora Roberts, and I like Nora Roberts' books. So what I have to say then is that this is her her alternate it's like her alternate self. She writes romantic kind of books. This is more like in the future, action, mystery stuff. I got to page 71 and decided I'm not going to finish reading this book. I don't like it enough. This book it's set in 2060 in the future, and it has stuff about cops and somebody gets murdered, a cop gets murdered, another cop detective person has to figure out who did it, and it's just not me. It's also not written the way I like. I mean, yeah, I enjoy the dialogue parts more, but some of the things they talk about in it are like words that she uses that she kind of sounds like she makes up for the future, and I'm not big into sci-fi type stuff. So this is kind of too much like that for me. It's I'm more into historical fiction myself. I'm more into chick lit books, fun books. This one is just too much. Ugh, it's like one of those movies that I wouldn't go see, the action, bogus ones. I don't know, I'm sorry. But if you enjoy books like that, you might like this one. Amarylis Coltraine may have recently transferred to New York City Police Force from Atlanta, but she's been a cop long enough to know how to defend herself against an assailant. When she's taken down, just steps away from her apartment, killed with her own weapon, for Eve, the victim isn't just one of us. Dallas's friend, Chief Medical Examiner Morris. See, even right there, it doesn't even tell you that Eve is Dallas. Her name is Eve Dallas. Doesn't even explain that. Anyways, friend Chief Medical Examiner Morris has started a serious relationship with Coltraine, and from all accounts, the two were headed for a happy future together, but someone has put an end to all that. After breaking the news to Morris, Eve starts questioning everyone, including Coltrane's squad, informants, and neighbors, while Eve's husband, Roarke, digs into computer data on the dead woman's life back in Atlanta. To their shock, they discover a connection between this case and their own painful, shadowy past. I haven't gotten to that part, but I don't really care. Sorry. The truth will need to be uncovered one layer at a time, starting with the box that arrives at Cop Central addressed to Eve, containing Coltrane's guns, badge, and a note from her killer. You can have them back. Maybe someday soon I'll be sending yours to somebody else. I got to that part. The lady got a box full of dead cops stuff, and the way she reacted in the book, or the way she wrote it that she reacted, she didn't care. I'm like, that would be you need to hyperventilate and freak out for a minute. So it wasn't believable either. You know what I'm saying? But Eve Dallas doesn't take too kindly to this personal threat, and she's going to break this case, whatever it takes, and that's a promise. Promises in death. Not a big fan, not gonna lie. So if it sounds interesting to you, you may want to look into it, but not my type. Probably won't review too many more books like this in the future. But stay tuned, because I've got other books coming up, and I want to share them with you. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you later. See ya.